The Good Samaritan, a cartoon-style script in 10 chapters. Chapter 1. The test of the law expert. A bright, bustling ancient marketplace. A group gathers as a scholarly man steps forward. Law expert raising a hand. Teacher, what must I do to inherit eternal life? Jesus calmly, with a knowing smile. What is written in the law? How do you read it? Law expert confidently. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus nodding. You have answered correctly. Do this, and you will live. Law expert raising an eyebrow, testing Jesus. And who is my neighbor? Jesus smiles and begins his parable as the scene shifts. Chapter 2. A journey through danger. A narrow, winding road cuts through rocky, sun-scorched terrain. A traveler in fine robes walks alone, a confident stride in his step. Narrator Jesus voiceover. A man was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho. Suddenly, from behind boulders, shadowy figures appear. Robbers. Chapter 3. The ruthless attack. Robbers grinning wickedly. Look what we have here. A rich traveler. They leap forward, striking him down, ripping his clothes, and stealing his silver. The traveler groans in pain. Robbers laughing, disappearing into the wilderness. He won't be bothering anyone now. The traveler lies motionless, bloodied and weak. Chapter 4. The priest walks by. The road remains eerily quiet. A priest, adorned in fine robes, approaches, his sandals kicking up dust. Priest noticing the injured man, hesitating. Oh dear, a man in such a state could be dangerous. He nervously glances around, steps to the far side of the road, and hurries past without looking back. Chapter 5. The Levites indifference. A second figure appears. A Levite, a respected temple assistant. Levite stopping briefly, peering down. What a sorry sight. But what if the robbers are still nearby? He clutches his robe and quickens his pace, leaving the man behind. The traveler moans faintly, dust settling around him. Chapter 6. A most unexpected help. A new traveler approaches, riding a sturdy donkey. A Samaritan, wearing traditional garments with bright colors. Samaritan noticing the wounded man, eyes widening in concern. Oh no, he's barely alive. He jumps off his donkey, rushing to the injured man's side. Chapter 7. Mercy in action. Samaritan takes out oil and wine, carefully cleaning the man's wounds. Samaritan gently, as he bandages. You'll be all right. I've got you. He lifts the weak man onto his donkey, leading him down the road with care. Chapter 8. The Inn of Kindness. A small, warm-lit inn appears on the horizon. The Samaritan knocks on the door. Innkeeper opening the door, surprised. A traveler in distress. Samaritan placing coins in the innkeeper's hand. Take care of him. Here's enough for his stay, and if more is needed, I will pay when I return. The innkeeper nods as the wounded man is laid to rest in a soft bed. Chapter 9. The question of Jesus. Back in the bustling marketplace, Jesus looks at the law expert, his story complete. Jesus gently, which of these three do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers? Law expert lowering his gaze, realizing the truth, the one who showed him mercy. Jesus smiling warmly, go and do likewise. Chapter 10. A message for all. As Jesus walks away, the crowd murmurs, reflecting on the story's meaning. Narrator's soft, thoughtful tone. Compassion is greater than titles. Love knows no boundaries. Go and be a neighbor to all. The end.